Hi, I'm Alyne. Welcome to my kitchen.
Take two.
Yeah, my SD card was full on mine, so we had to redo this, y'all. This is What's Up Wednesday, and again, this is my office area and not my kitchen, but What's Up Wednesday today is about my thoughts. And there may be more than one thought.
Hang on to your britches, folks.
The main thought right now is what's going on with Miss Linda Peterson. Somebody, and it's someone on YouTube, and I'm pretty sure it's not just YouTube themselves, it's somebody has reported Miss Linda as a spammer.
Yeah, it would have to be somebody reporting her, because YouTube wouldn't just up and, oh, you're a spammer.
Yeah. And what's sad about this is that Miss Linda herself has let us know that the only comments that she has been reported on are comments where she has mentioned my channel and Piggy's channel. And I'm going to let it be known. She let us know that she made these comments in a live, in 2 different lives, on 2 different channels. And she was reported as a spammer for those comments, because she said that's the only comments she had made prior to YouTube letting her know that her past 2 comments were considered spam. Now, I'm like this about this. If you don't like what somebody's writing, you don't like what somebody is saying, move on. Now, I've had people write some negative comments on my videos. I'm fine with that. That's their opinion. But you know what? I have my opinion. And I can tell them that I don't like what they're saying, or I can block them. If you don't like what somebody is saying, block them. You don't have to listen to what they say. You don't have to see what they say. And if they're in somebody else's live that is not your live, making comments, then ignore it, because it's none of your business what is said, unless it's directed towards you. Now, I'm putting this out there to all YouTube creators.
And their viewers.
And their viewers. Be careful of who's in your lives, because there are people out there who don't like specific channels, or don't like others because they think maybe that channel hates on them or doesn't like them because they've said something that hurt their feelings.
More than that, they'll be sweetie pie honey bunch in your face while they're reaching around putting a knife in your back.
Yeah. And so, you know, it can be somebody that we all think is a great person. And then true colors come through. So I'm just saying this, you know, leave Miss Linda alone. If you don't like what she's saying, don't like what she's writing, move on. You know, I have a feeling I know who it was, because when I heard her say what was happening, one name popped in my head. And I'm just going to put this out there. When something happens and that one name pops in my head, I tend to be right.
That's God telling us who.
Yeah, because 9/11, I was at work that day. 9/11/2001, I was at work. And everything was happening, and somebody said, I wonder who's behind all this. I popped out the name Osama bin Laden to the person I was talking with. And they said, who's that? I said, I don't know, but I've heard that name before. And I said, I think that's who it is. And sure enough, that's who was behind it. And there's been other times that I've been talking to people, and something has happened, and a name has popped into my head. And sure enough, that person was behind what we were talking about. So I have no doubts in mind that the person whose name popped into my head is behind this with Miss Linda that's been reporting her. I can't prove it, so I'm not saying it. I've told Piggy who I think it is. I've told Miss Linda who I think it is. Or Piggy told Miss Linda who we thought it was.
Alyne and I have made videos talking about situations in general, and we think somebody has knee-jerked and took it personally.
Yeah.
Maybe they should, maybe they shouldn't. I won't say either way. But we can tell by videos put out, terms and phrases we have used in our videos, they have used in theirs when talking about certain types of people.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, leave Miss Linda alone. If you don't like what she's saying, fine. You don't have to like what she's saying. But she could lose her channel over this.
Well, more to the point, if they're trying to get at us through attacking her, you're a criminal and you're a coward.
Yeah.
And come to us.
Yeah. I'm just going to flat out tell you, if you have a problem with me and what I'm saying, don't attack Miss Linda because she supports our channel. Because Miss Linda supports a lot of channels through sharing them out, talking about them, getting in their lives, and joining in the conversations. If you have a problem with what I'm saying, talk to me. Be an adult. Contact me. I've got an email address. Believe me. Most people know it. Know how to contact me through it. Contact me on Piggy Spittle's email address. I take care of both of them. I'll answer you. And if you think I'm talking about you, and you got the knee jerk for it, and you don't want to comment on the video asking me if I'm talking about you, then send me an email.
Well,
and if it is, and I am, I'll let you know, and I'll tell you why. But
rule of thumb on that, if it makes you knee jerk, maybe you should look at yourself and see what's being said, and make a comparison, and evaluate yourself.
Yeah, because I'm just going to put it out there. When I talk about things on my channel, I talk in generalities. And usually, if I'm talking about channel drama and other things, I'm talking about more than one channel. I know a good 4 or 5 channels out there that are heavy into the drama. So I don't associate on those channels.
We just don't like naming names because we don't want to stir that pot. We just want to make people aware of it, to notice it for themselves.
Yeah, so, I'm just saying, it's got to be one particular person doing this, because I could understand if it was on one channel. But Miss Linda's had a comment removed from Piggy's channel where she commented on a video that we didn't even know she had made.
And then she told me what that comment was, and I could tell that somebody's mind was in the gutter because they went straight to the gutter with it.
Yeah. And now we've been letting know that she had commented on 2 different lives for 2 different content creators, and has been flagged for those comments as a spammer. And that's because somebody has to have reported her comment because they didn't like it. And I'm just going to put it out there. If you don't like somebody, block them. You don't have to like them. If you don't like what they're saying, ignore it. If it is not directed towards you, if it is not have your name associated with it, if they are on somebody else's channel, ignore it. It had nothing to do with you. Now, if it's on your channel and you don't want it mentioned, fine. You can block them. You can tell them, hey, don't, talk about them on my channel or whatever. But
don't attack an innocent to try to hurt
somebody else. And if you're doing it because you don't like Miss Linda for some reason, because she said something that hurt your feelings, then I say grow up and get over it, because Miss Linda will tell you the truth. She's flat out like me. She's flat out like Piggy. I can name others that will tell you the truth in a heartbeat. Miss Joy Stewart.
And folks, I can tell you she will, because last night's phone call, I do it through Facebook Messenger on a video call. Mm-hmm. Last night's call was 3 hours.
Over 3 hours.
Over 3 hours. There's been another one that was over 2.5.
Yeah.
There's been others up to an hour. Me and Linda talk.
Yeah.
you know, she has a problem or wonders about something, she calls to Piggy.
Yeah, she calls Piggy and talks.
And we sit here and talk face to face.
Yeah. So.
You know, so.
That's my thought on one.
The thing about Miss Linda is, you know, and I know a lot of y'all see this, you know, people say, I've done this, and the other person say, I've done that, and she, oh, I've done that, I've done that. Well, there's a lot of people who do that just to seem like they've done something in life and hadn't. Folks, Miss Linda ain't one of them. She's one of the legit ones that actually has. You know, I've never met her in person, but you can tell certain things about people, and you can tell when they're legit.
Yeah.
You know, and she's one of the legit ones. She says she's done it. I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah. Pinky and I have been blessed to get to know Miss Linda. And it just, it breaks my heart that someone could be so pathetic and narcissistic.
Petty.
And petty.
And cowardly.
Yeah, to attack an elderly lady who is doing nothing more than shouting out people that she likes and channels that she likes, and
she's socializing
and socializing.
That's her social life, folks.
With her YouTube family, and to know that somebody within that YouTube family is attacking her that way.
And she does videos on her channel for her grandchildren and great grandchildren, so that one day maybe they can come to learn who she was. And you're going to take that away from her, try to get it somebody else.
Trying to take that away from someone.
I mean, just how bad of a criminal are you?
Yeah, I mean, it's truly sad. And, you know, like I said, that breaks my heart. So that's my thought one. And just, you know, if you don't like what somebody said, either ignore it, go on, or make a video about it. I mean, goodness gracious, if you got a channel and you don't like what somebody's saying, get on there and tell them you don't like what they're saying. And
be an adult about it.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I said, I'm not calling anybody out in particular. I have a feeling I know who it is. You know who you are. And if you have a problem with me, if you have a problem with Piggy, you know how to contact me.
Yep.
And you know I ain't gonna lie to you. Because you contact me and ask me if I have a problem. And cite why you think I have a problem with you.
And cite why you think we're wrong.
Yeah. Then I'll let you know whether I have a problem with you or not. And why. But I'm not getting into it with someone over the video. I mean, we all are just trying to do our thing on here.
And have some fun.
And have fun. And Miss Linda's trying, like I said, trying to do something for her family so that they will know who she was. They'll know stories from her childhood. And here you are trying to take that away from her family. And maybe it's because you're a sad, pathetic person. I don't know. Maybe it's because you have nothing else in your life other than to try to take something away from someone else. I don't know. But I say leave her alone.
What they're doing to me is very similar to being a home invader.
Yeah.
They're trying to take her life away.
Yeah. And it's a case of, you know, nobody else would want that to happen to them. And I'm just, like I said, again, putting it out there to all YouTube channels, all YouTube creators, and subscribers and watchers, and, you know, keep your eyes open. Because there's somebody in the midst that, when they don't like what you say, they're going to report you. Because it doesn't go along with what they're saying and what they believe. And, you know, I'm one of these, I usually live and let live. You do you, I do me.
But when you go to attacking someone like Miss Linda, who's very dear to the hearts of many of us,
yeah,
all that does is make me want to know who it is so I can go full out Marine on you.
Yeah.
And I ain't talking about words.
Yeah. All right. Thought 2.
and I don't like that thought.
Okay, I'm getting away from that part. I'm going to thought 2, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what's coming up this next month. November will be Noodle November 23, hosted by Tony at Kettle Kitchen.
Kettle Kitchen.
Yeah. There will be several channels. I mean, I know at least say 30 to 40 channels will be doing videos for Noodle November, because some days we have 2 content creators doing videos, and some days there's just 1. But that we will be posting these videos out throughout November. I will be sharing out probably all the videos, so be expecting that. My video is scheduled to come out on November the 12th, and there will be prizes given away at the end of Noodle November, and the way to win a prize: comment on the videos. Share, comment, I should say comment and share the videos. The hashtag Noodle November 23. I think it said commenting on all the videos. Hashtag Noodle November 23 from where you shared the videos out, and being in the live on, I think it's on December the 1st. That will be on Kettle Kitchen's channel, and it will be aired start at 4 p.m. Pacific time. So I think that will be 7 or 8 Eastern. I'd have to figure. I'm gonna say it's Eastern, Central, Mountain, Pacific. So yeah, but I think it'd be 8 Eastern time and 7 Central. So that is coming out, like I said, in November, starting November the 1st to November the 30th. I can give you some of the channels I know that will be doing videos. I know that I'm doing one. Christine, Mrs. Gullen Farms, is doing one. I know Boots and Bounty, I think, is doing one.
Is that going to be the cooking version of noodling, like some of those noodlers out there?
No, this is the cooking version of either making homemade pasta, store-bought pasta.
Oh, now, I'm just trying to be funny.
I know. But it's a case of, just making a noodle dish. And I'll go ahead and tell everybody what I'm going to be trying to make. I've never made homemade pasta before. So I've already let Tony know what my dish is going to be, and I am going to attempt to make homemade mushroom ravioli with a Parmesan cream sauce. So y'all please pray for me. Hopefully I can get that done. And just want to put that out there that is starting in November. Also for November, I will be doing a signature dish for Derek Fowler, 1973. So I'll have that coming up. We also have Thanksgiving coming up in November. And I'm going to challenge all the YouTube channels to do a 30 days of Thanksgiving, 30 days of thankfulness, I should say, on your community tab. Every day for 30 days, starting November the 1st to November the 30th. Now this is my challenge to all YouTube channels. Community tab. 30 days of thankfulness, 1 through 30, do a day telling what you're thankful for that day. And I'm going to do it myself starting November the 1st on my community tab.
Darn it. That means I'm going to have to do that too.
It's up to you, Piggy. I'm challenging everybody.
Well, if you're going to do it and challenge everybody, they're going to expect Peggy to be doing it too.
Yeah.
I'll see what I can do about that.
So, we've been challenging some things. The flip-flop farmer challenge, flip-flop farmer count, I should say, challenge. I was challenged in that peanut butter and pickle sandwich eating thing. So I ate that, and that was pretty good, actually.
And I agree with her. I challenge all of you.
Yeah.
All of you.
Yeah. So, I know I didn't start off on a high note, but I feel like what I've had to say throughout the video
has been said.
It's been said. It needed to be said. And please know that I love all of you. Even the ones I don't really care for what you're saying, I still love you. I don't hate anybody.
Well, like I've told some, when it comes to loving everybody, y'all do realize that not ending someone when they deserve it is an act of love.
Yeah. It's like I said,
So just bear that in mind.
I've lived with a lot of hate in my heart. Hate for myself, hate for others, bitterness toward myself, and what I've gone through. And it took me a long time to be able to get that out of my life, get the negativity out of my life, and try to live a positive life. I don't hate anybody. I might dislike what you do, and I definitely dislike what you're doing when you attack Miss Linda, because she don't deserve that. But I want to bring positivity to my channel and to others, and I hope and pray that people find something humorous, hilarious, funny, entertaining, learn something from me, and can share that with others.
That's something about Miss Linda too. She loves to learn.
She does.
She really does.
We have that in common. I love to learn, and so does Miss Linda.
Well, she's worse than you because she can't comprehend somebody like me who's tired of learning, don't want to learn nothing else. She's like, huh? So.
Yeah. But those are my thoughts for today. And please accept the challenge for 30 Days of Thankfulness in November. Please check out all of the November hashtag Noodle November 23 videos.
Oh, or blow it up.
Yeah.
Hashtag it, share it, like it, comment on it. Hey, let's help some folks out, and make this what we keep calling it, a community.
Yeah, I know Kettle Kitchen's going to do a video on Noodle November. I think Simply Jan is going to be in there.
Now, on that other, I have a thought. I'll forgive everybody too.
Yeah.
Even when you do bad stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But there's also something else I do that should scare you worse than me. And that's the fact that I'll forgive you and then turn you over to God and let God handle you.
Yep.
And God has a record of doing that in my life.
Oh, yeah. He takes
So just take heed to that.
Yeah. Well, y'all, I thank y'all for watching my video. And,
Yeehaw.
Yeah, please, any that will, accept the challenge for the 30 Days of Thankfulness in November. And y'all have a great evening. Bye, y'all.